I went to Yale University, and I was given a roommate in 1965, and he was a crazy film fan, and he was running the Yale University Film Society, and I started watching the movies the Film Society was showing, and I caught the disease, kind of like catching AIDS. I think what's important is I speak French, so I read the French Cahiers du Cinéma, the magazine of the French Cinémathèque Française, and they propound the auteur theory of directing. So it's not that I favor cult films over Brazil films or over Hollywood movies. I favor the movies that are directed by strong directors, by directors who are expressing their heart and soul. So that's the most important. It's a director's art, and that's what makes a movie, in my opinion, that is what is the most important element of a good movie, that the director has something to present, or has an emotion to display, or has a good story to tell. The rest is secondary. So it doesn't matter if it's a cult film or a $200 million movie. Guardians of the Galaxy is $200 million. James Gunn made it, and it's a masterpiece. And Roger Corman's Pit and the Pendulum, or Fall of the House of Usher, rather. His Fall of the House of Usher is also kind of a masterpiece. That's a cult film. So it's the director. It's all about the director. It's a disgrace. We should be successful. We've never had a hit. 40 years without any appreciation except for you. You like us. You're about the only one. And it's very difficult for the independent filmmaker, because the government and the giant conglomerates control the market. So unless you are either in with the government, unless you are favored by government or by the small number of giant media conglomerates, it's very difficult. Troma is the only independent movie studio that exists for over 40 years. So that's what I think.
And what is your opinion about low budget films and high budget films?
Well, I don't have an opinion. If they are by a director, who, as I said before, if the director has something to say or has a point of view, whether it's $200 million, Guardians of the Galaxy, I think, is a masterpiece, and Whiplash is a masterpiece, and then the little Troma movies, some of them are masterpieces. It depends on the director again. We are working on the fifth Toxic Avenger, but we lost half of our budget. We want to film in Ukraine because we had a billionaire who was going to pay for about half the budget, but he now disappeared, I guess, because of civil war in Ukraine. So if you have some rich people who would like to pay for half of the Toxic Avenger Part 5, we would be happy to have them join us and lose money with us. Well, the Troma goals, I guess, would be to continue making movies and to survive. My goal probably would be to be dead as soon as possible, but that's...
You're very funny.
Sorry,
Thanks.
That's how I feel. And I think there's something there for you. You know Mark Twain, you ever hear of him?
Yes.
Mark Twain said, he said that people don't really tell the truth until they're dead. I kind of agree with that. He also said that how could there be a God who is capable of making people happy, and there's nobody who is happy? that's a very good question, Emmanuel. I think that don't do it unless you really believe in it. As Shakespeare said, to thine own self be true. Do what is in your heart, and there's no purpose otherwise. Unless you really feel like being an artist, it's not worthwhile, because this is no way to make money. In fact, it's harder to make money now than ever, unless you get to go in with the government, in which case you will be told, censored, whatever, or you become part of the giant conglomerates, and they will also be judging you and giving you. It's much harder now to make an independent movie and get it to the public and make money with the independent movie. You don't need a lot of money to make the movie, but you won't be able to pay your rent or your school or your prostitutes or your drugs with independent movies, because the giant conglomerates or the government controls the access, the roads to the public. My advice is, like you, Emmanuel, whoever is going to be an independent filmmaker must worship at the shrine of cinema and music.
Great. I agree with you about that. And your favorite movie of all time? Troma movie and other movie.
Well, the one that hit me the hardest, but it was a long time ago, and I haven't seen it since because I never wanted to have I didn't want to change my feeling. It's by Mizoguchi. Do you know that Japanese director?
Yes, yes.
He made Princess Yang Gui Fei, which is a very sublime Chinese novel.
And your favorite Troma movie?
My favorite drug
no.
Sorry.
Troma movie.
Troma movie, same thing. I think my favorite Troma movie is Return to Nuke Em High, Volume 1 and Volume 2, the two put together.
Yes.
2 volumes. I think.
Yeah, very
I think
great.
that will be our Michelangelo, our Sistine Chapel. Sorry, this is because we are very poor. We don't have heat, and it's snowing.
Okay.
I can show you. You can see the window here.
Great.
Terrible. You see? Snowing.
Yes,
very bad.
Snow.
Very cold, and we have no money to
we are in summer in Argentina.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, you're in Argentina. Well, that movie that just
Wild Tales.
Yeah, it's great. That's a masterpiece. Oh, yeah, that was nominated. That's a great film.
I'm from.
That's lots of film.
Yes. It's a very good movie.
Wonderful. Yeah. Do you know that guy? Is he a Troma fan?
I try to talk with that guy, but I don't meet them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I saw some Troma influence there, I think.
Yes.
You know,
maybe.
Many of today's mainstream directors, like Peter Jackson and James Gunn and Eli Roth, they all grew up with Troma, and Takashi Miike and Gaspar Noé, and those guys all love Troma. So maybe this guy too, because there seemed to be kind of that mixing of genre in the Wild Tales. The Troma we pioneer mixing of black humor with gore, with sex, with romance, all in the same movie. Like Romeo and Juliet, it's Shakespeare also. Oh, it's a trade association, similar to the Hollywood conglomerates have a MPAA, the Independent Film and Television Alliance, of which I was elected chairman a few years ago. It's there to represent the independent entertainment industry. And we try to protect independent art and commerce from being destroyed by monopoly. For example, in this country, Comcast, the big cable provider, has bought Universal and NBC and is much too powerful. So we try to stop monopoly. It's a trade association that also fights for net neutrality on the internet. At least it did when I was chairman. Not so much now, but when I was chairman, was part of the agenda. And also the IFTA, Independent Film and Television Alliance, runs something called the American Film Market, which is a big convention of movies and television where the members present their new entertainment to distributors who come from all over the world to license movies, except for the Troma movies. Nobody licensed those. We went to Sundance one year with Trey Parker and Matt Stone with Cannibal the Musical, and Sundance was not really independent. So we thought we will start a festival where you don't have to pay to submit your movies. You know, Sundance, you pay to submit the movies, and you never get in unless you are, basically I think it's, in my opinion,
yes.
Sundance, Tribeca, all these festivals are sort of fixed. It's elitism
yes.
of a sort. If you know, it's, well, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, yes.
And so we felt it was unfair that the Festival of Sundance charges poor filmmakers to submit their movies to that festival. So the Troma Dance, you can submit your movie. You don't have to pay to submit your movie. People can come and see the movies for free, and there is no VIP. Nobody is better than anybody else. If you want to come to the party, first come, first serve. And for 10 years, we presented Troma Dance during the Sundance Film Festival in the exact same place
yes.
as the Troma Dance Film Festival. Kind of a poke in the eyes of Robert Redford. But then after 10 years, we began to be taken seriously, and we outgrew the town where the Sundance Film Festival was presented. So we moved back, and now we present Troma Dance 16th year in Brooklyn, New York. And it's still a small festival, but it's introduced movies that the other festivals are afraid of, like Human Centipede. We introduced that movie to American audiences. The other festivals were scared, frightened of that movie. And of course, when Centipede #2 came out, all the festivals took it. All the festivals wanted it. But we were the only ones with the courage to present Volume 1, the first Centipede movie. So Troma Dance is a very small but very idealistic, and if you come to New York,
yes.
you would very much enjoy the atmosphere. Very nice young men and young women. The only secret is, again, we get interested in a theme.
Yes.
Poultrygeist, Night of the Chicken Dead.
Yes.
We had a neighbor, McDonald's, moved next door to us. They were terrible neighbors, very bad people, and we had giant rats who came in our basement and other problems. So then we started learning about fast food, and it's a terrible thing. It's bad for the animals, bad for the humans, bad for the environment, and that got us very excited. And usually there is a theme, that something in the current events in the newspapers or in our lives that either get us angry or get us happy or mean something serious to us, and that's where we start the movie. With Toxic Avenger, I got interested in the environment. My wife and I would go camping,
yes.
1982, and there was garbage everywhere, including McDonald's garbage, in the forest, in the swamps, in nature, and there wasn't biodegradable. Even then, they didn't have biodegradable McDonald's cups and plates, and so that got us interested in the environment. So I think maybe that's the secret, that we start with something that's very meaningful in the way of a contemporary social or political theme, and then try to make a funny movie that also mixes all the different genres and has good characters and is entertaining. Making noise. We have ducks in. We have to
Perfect.
We don't have any heat. We have animals running through the office. It's terrible. We're very poor. Here, let me write it down for you. What is it supposed to say? I write something.
Okay.
Let me just write it down here. I'll do it fast. See, I have a pen here.
Yes.
You see?
Yes, yes.
All right, I wrote a message.
Okay.
It's backwards, though. Can you read it?
Yes, yes. Okay. Can you more close?
Oh, sure.
More close. And the down part. Now the down part. Great. Great, great.
Is it backwards or is it okay?
No, it's okay. It's very good. It's perfect.
Oh, good. Okay.
Thank you so much, Lloyd. Really.
Thank you. Good luck. Come and visit New York.
Yes, and you can visit to Argentina. I wait you and your family.
Well, keep in touch. That
Okay.
would be great. You'll see us someday. It won't be long, unless I'm dead, which would be better.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
On that happy note, I better go. And we're editing volume 2 of
Yes.
Return to Nuke Em High, so I better go.
Okay. Greetings.
Say hello to the Troma fans in Argentina. Okay?
Okay.
Don't cry for me, Argentina. That's the main thing. Do not cry for me, Argentina.
Thank you.
Bye. Thanks.
Goodbye.
Thank you, Emmanuel.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.